going on? Ed Fletcher here, back from the Black Lives Matter protest that happened in the mayor's neighborhood. It was huge. This is a suburban Sacramento neighborhood, all single-story homes, mostly ranch style, and 2,500 or so young people led by Black Lives Matter descended upon this street. When I arrived, the police had blocked off the neighborhood so that you can't drive a car in there, but streams of people were allowed to walk in there. It was led by Tanya Faison. Just an amazing sea of people out there. Going to the mayor's house provided beautiful visuals. It brought it into another space and was hugely symbolic to see 2,500 mostly mixed people, young people, lying in the street in this die-in, and also chanting and asking for some concessions. I see things changing. I went to the Million Man March and I came back from that hoping things would change, but we never saw change like this. We're seeing action from the State House to at the federal level and at the local level. Politicians are now trying to move faster to try to accommodate and find a solution to make this end. So this is the first time I've ever seen the government kind of moving at a rapid pace like this because of the action in the streets. And I had this conversation at the weed store. Somebody was saying, well, we don't want to violate curfew, or we've done enough. But other people were saying, but you need to keep the pressure on, because we've seen this before where they say, okay, everybody calm down, we will take care of this. This time, the people aren't asking nicely. They're demanding that the government do right by them by changing police tactics and methods to result in better outcomes for African American people. These were young men or young women that their life was snuffed out because the law enforcement officers were scared or used too much force in a situation where they didn't need it. And we're now trying to talk about ways to reform the criminal justice system and to change the use of force rules so that black people are less scared of the cops, and we can create relationships that ultimately will improve the lives of everybody in America. So I think we're at a watershed moment here, and I'm glad to be watching it, and I hope that you guys are learning and participating in this as we deal with some of our racial demons that have been with us since slavery.